Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm a Patreon channel.
Wow.
I'm Office Bloke Dads.
I thought you were OnlyFans.
That was last week.
We've been enjoying the bit of an NFL journey so far, haven't we? Football journey, because this is college football.
Yeah.
Don't want to get that wrong again.
I don't know if in America, college football, is not bigger or as big as the NFL. It's pretty similar to the basketball when you have March Madness, which is the basketball, college basketball.
Right.
And it's huge. It is huge. And you'll see, probably, I'm hoping in some of these, you'll see the size of the crowds which come about. I mean, I don't know what best traditions are in college football. I'm not 100% sure. I've seen a tradition which should probably be involved in this. And it's huge. It's massive.
I'm guessing by tradition it's just something they do at every game.
They do at games. They do, I guess, whether it be a football chant, whether it be something to do with the mascot, or whether it's sort of a tradition they do as a college. But college football is huge in America. Right. And you're going to see. This is going to be an eye opener for you, because I know you've probably never seen any college football whatsoever, right?
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
This will be an eye opener for you, for these two anyway. Not for you watching, because you probably all know. But for these two, I've seen a lot of college football on the TV. I've even been to the Army Navy Stadium in Annapolis in Maryland, where Crystal Palace were playing. I was on tour with Crystal Palace, English football team.
Oh, yeah.
And the stadium itself is, I don't know if it was the Army Stadium or the Navy Stadium. I think it's the Navy one, if it's in Annapolis. So it was around that area. It's huge.
Is it?
Huge.
Yeah.
Some of these old, over 100,000 people.
Wow.
Now, you imagine that college level over here.
Yeah.
Even Oxford-Cambridge boat race won't attract anywhere near.
No chance.
So, see, our traditions are more like, we did it, that party, what, give it a give it.
You will get chance. You will get chance.
Yeah.
To know that come about the certain chance that we have for football teams we have over here. We have certain chance for certain clubs, don't we?
That's right. Yeah.
To know. So it's
let's get into it.
Yeah, it's interesting to see this.
Yeah.
Just a very poignant, powerful
this is the one I've
moment
seen
here at the end of the first quarter. Iowa faithful turning and showing love and support for the patients and their families right across the way in the Stead Iowa Children's Hospital.
What's the kids'
Christy
hospital?
Young from Atlantic, Iowa, had a brilliant idea.
Look at that.
And Levi Thompson, who operates a Facebook page, got momentum for this going. And you heard Caden Kelso tell Maria Taylor how much it means to those kids and their families.
That's amazing.
Spend your days in those rooms. You could be lonely, hooked up to tubes, fighting unimaginable battles. And in Iowa home games, you get a special salute.
Very, very cool.
And what send our love and support too.
And now it's rock.
I am a bit of a believer.
Thing to do.
I'm a bit of a believer in like a positive attitude can help in a lot of situations. I think people can give up, when they're just in a grim environment, and that. Like uplifting all the kids that are in hospital.
It's not even the kids in hospital. It gives me an uplift.
No, well, it does me to watch
me
it.
A proper buzz watching stuff like that.
Yeah, you'd have to have a heart of stone, wouldn't you, not to feel something like when you see something like that.
Well, you just think, your kid ends up in a hospital for whatever. It's going to be a horrible time, and then you've got that, and there's 80, 90,000 people all waving lights at you and cheering for you and stuff.
Huge,
unbelievable.
When was it? Iowa?
Was it in Iowa?
I think he said Iowa. I know we have a couple of people who are from Iowa.
That's because we did a Slipknot reaction. They're from Iowa.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that's what it was. Yeah.
That's really cool, though. I love that.
Top time.
When you have that kind of field position edge, you have to capitalize. That was a huge, huge scoring drive for the Volunteers.
If you're Oklahoma, you want to have an answer pretty soon in this place. Baker Mayfield knows that.
I'm not sure what happened with that one. Was it just the chant?
Well, it's just a chant, wasn't it? I've never even knew that they chanted it in like the American football.
College football is, like I say, it's a different breed in itself.
Yeah.
I've been to high school football when I was there to watch one of the guys I know. His brother was a high school football coach, just in a regular high school in the town, and there must have been about 4,000 people watching.
Wow.
At a high school game. Yeah.
You don't even get fan if it was high school football, as in like English
mums
football.
and dads, that's it.
Yeah, you
Parents
mums
and
dads.
that's pretty much it.
Place. Baker Mayfield knows that.
Getting the honor of dotting the I today here in Columbus.
Who gets to cross the T?
One of the great traditions that you have to see at least once. The Clemson players file out of the locker room and they board buses to come around the stadium. For more on Howard's Rock, let's go to Heather Cox. Heather.
Brett, thanks so much. This iconic rock actually came from California's Death Valley, and it's been Clemson's good luck charm for nearly 50 years.
The most exciting 25 seconds in college football.
I think there's a level of mass hypnosis that happens when you get tens of thousands of people all doing the same chant or singing the same song.
But did you notice the size of the crowds?
Absolutely massive.
Huge, aren't they?
College football.
It's
massive.
It's the crowd participation as well. Though everyone was doing that in a massive crowd.
But you look at the who's involved. I mean, you see before the marching band, the cheerleaders, the football players, the people who go to the college who are there supporting their their fellow what do you call them? Colleagues.
Yeah. It might be like rose-tinted glasses, sort of my view of it, but it seems like when they're in high school or college or whatever, there's something for everyone in America.
Of course there is.
They encourage people to be in the band, to play the sports. It looked like there was a guy filming it that, who knows if he's from the AV department or whatever. It just seems like they have things.
Everyone involved, and definitely.
Look at it. It's just a show, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just a full-on show.
Brings everyone together. It's great.
Does. Yeah,
I envy it. I think I said it before on one of the other videos.
Yeah, it looked like great atmosphere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Campus of Ole Miss in Oxford, Mississippi. One of the most popular pre-game tailgating spots in all of college
It's a festival.
football. You add to the mix today's opponent, undefeated Alabama, and this place is filled to capacity. They're all hoping, Ole Miss fans that is, that Hugh Freeze, the coach, and Bo Wallace, the quarterback, can lead Ole Miss to its first 5-0 record since 1962.
That is a festival atmosphere. That's just everyone having a great time.
Great family day, isn't it?
Jump around.
I'm waiting for the stands to collapse when everyone starts jumping to this.
What a sight that'd be, though, innit?
Yeah. June.
Sweet Caroline. Being at the boxing.
I thought Sweet Caroline was an English thing. Like at the end of
it, it's one of the teams use it, don't they?
But not just in sports. I mean, at the end of the night in a pub when they've got live music, not live music, sorry, a DJ on or whatever, it always ends in Sweet Caroline and everyone just pissed up singing along to it.
It also happens in the USA. It's Neil Diamond, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't think the song was English. I just thought that was like an English tradition.
Oh, right.
One of the clubs uses it at the moment to come onto the pitch, I think.
Oh, really?
I'm sure. Is it Leicester or something? Or Wolves, or I can't remember who it is, but it's definitely one of them in the Premier League use it as well. I've
been to pretty much every Premier League game. I can't think of anyone who comes out to it.
I'm
probably not. I'm probably because I'm still in the bar. 5 minutes into kickoff, I'm still inside.
Metallica.
Oh yeah.
Look at 'em.
I'm going to write a song with the town or the city that one of these teams plays in. A really catchy tune and just live on royalties forever.
The thing you've got, though, is my son, as you know, was born in America.
Yeah.
His godfather went to West Virginia University.
Oh, really?
Oh, so when he was a kid, he wore, my son, when he was a kid, he wore all West Virginia University.
Really?
Yeah, he had all the football gear and all this. Yeah.
Nice.
So our affiliation was with West Virginia University.
Yeah, that's cool. Making me feel uneasy.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Near the moon here.
God, that's high, isn't it?
It's like Newcastle away.
Oh my god! Is that what they call the nosebleeds?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if you've ever been to Newcastle away.
No, I've seen it.
It's
but
like that.
I've not been there.
That's where you sit.
That is high.
As the away fans,
isn't it?
I don't like the cowbells. That to me, that's like a vuvuzela or whatever it was called. Remember the
Vuvuzela, South Africa. South Africa.
I think that the novelty would wear off of that.
Look at the crowds all
huge, again. Huge. Mississippi State.
Here go, Aggies! 1, 2, 3. Farmers fight! Farmers fight! 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 Farmers fight! Hey!
Kind of like a cheerleader vibe.
How good's that though? Hey. Yeah, can you imagine being a part of that though? I mean,
it looks great, doesn't it?
Can you imagine, right? I mean, I know we all did sports at quite a decent level at school. Can you imagine being the quarterback of the college football team?
You'd be a rock star.
Might as well be playing quarterback for like the Miami Dolphins, aren't you?
Yeah, looks massive, doesn't it? Really does.
I stayed in a hotel in Florida once, and I think it was correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's the Orange Bowl or something that was played. There was some kind of college football event going on at the time, and they were staying in the same hotel as us. And it was two teams. I can't remember which two teams it was. But I'll tell you what, I got in the lift one day, and they were all in there. A few of them in there, humongous guys.
Yeah.
But what nice people. They were just all dead polite.
Yeah.
You know, I had my wife with me, and they were like, you know, ladies first, and all, and letting them in first, and you know, we had the kids with us and all that kind of stuff, and they were talking to the kids and explaining to them what was going on. But it was just, you know, they brought up in a way of just sheer politeness.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine if, like, say, a 13, 14-year-old kid opened the door for you and went, "There you go, sir," in this country?
It does happen.
Like,
there are some like that. there are some. Few and far between, but they do exist. They do exist.
Do you think it correlates with the nicer weather? Like it's cold and miserable here a bit more. So
you go some places there. You go Wisconsin in December and see how cold it is.
A bit cold, yeah. It looks great though, doesn't it? The atmosphere there, those places. Brilliant.
Something else has put me in a really good mood.
Yeah,
it gets buzzing off that. Yeah. You forget about COVID when all that shit's going on, don't you?
It just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? It's brilliant, really good.
I think it's easy for the world to focus on the polarisation in America, especially at the moment. And you look at things like that and 100,000 people chanting together, arms around each other and stuff. And it's like, that's what it's about.
That's what it should be like.
Yeah. I mean, I've lived there, so I know what to expect kind of stuff. And it's hard to portray because a lot of people do have that opinion of when you go to America, what it could be like.
Well, I've only ever been to Vegas, which is not a good way of judging America.
No.
That's my only experience of America.
Yeah. I think what we're going to all do is once COVID's off, we're all going to pile to America and go and stay with my mate Barry down in North Carolina.
Why not?
He's a proper hillbilly sort of like living guy, big beard, got a truck. Yeah, you'll love it.
Sounds good.
I drink with a guy who's one of my dad's mates. He's been his mate forever, and I think he's early 60s, late 50s, early 60s. I think he's 6'3", taller than me, big ginger guy, and he's got family in Florida.
Do you all hang around together, ginger people?
Yeah, we've got a club.
Birds of a feather and all that.
We've got a club. And he's got family in Florida, but quite low down, so I think it's quite southern, more rednecky.
Yeah.
The impression I got. And he said he's a big guy. He walked into the local bar and the whole place stopped. And everyone's just looking at him like, who's this guy? He was little.
Yeah.
He was a small guy in that bar.
Wow.
But then his cousin walked in and suddenly it's like, hey! Because he knew someone.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that a few times with my accent when I've gone in somewhere in America and I've ordered a drink and the whole place is kind of like,
Who's that?
Who's that guy?
Who's he?
Pint of lager, please, barkeep.
Good day, sir. Anyway, thanks for that, whoever suggested that.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed that. Give us a good pick-up for the day. Good start to the week for us. We're on a Monday here. It's dark outside, so it's a good pick-up. We appreciate that. I hope you liked it too. Don't forget the Patreon is coming soon.
Patreon's coming soon. I was just going to say that.
More info to follow.
The Patreon's coming soon.
Hope you liked it too. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Cheers.